Showmax is your key and your paddy to all 380 matches of the Premier League this season. All you need to do, go to the website, register on the website. Then that are your key to use login inside the app. Begin enjoy Showmax. Then get exclusive interviews of players, behind the scene interviews, and many other things. Even highlights after the matches. If you pay for the higher plan of 4,000 naira per month, you'll be able to download highlights and a lot of other things. But if you go for the standard plan of 3,200, you'll be able to stream live matches and enjoy everything where Showmax get to offer in terms of the Premier League. The new football season is back. Registering on Showmax and subscribing is key for every football lover, because no be every day we go do where TV day. You understand? So Showmax, now your pocket pitch, now your pocket Premier League stadium be this. So carry on the go and enjoy. Thank you so much. Cole Palmer. Chelsea say Cole Palmer in wife, in children, in family members. It will be a generational entanglement between Chelsea and Cole Palmer. Based on the doings where he give them last season, they never see a lot of things. He breaks so many records where Chelsea great legends hold. And deservedly so, but 100 and how much thousand?
180, right?
170, I think.
170.
170K for the next 9 years till 2033. Does this business? And obviously, we know who the team favor.
Yeah.
But more talk about from the Cole Palmer angle now. And we'll go still branch over the t-shirt generally. What do you think? What do you think?
For me, in terms of this deal, I feel say the deal favor Chelsea. You understand? Because for a player like Kopama, at this age, you did 22 years, you go to sign this kind of bomber contract. Nobody say they sign contract where they pay you 300. We'll go say, okay, maybe from now to that 9 years, at least, even though you still remain on this salary, you they earn huge. But now you go sign contract where you go earn 170 or 180, maximum 180. Now, when they talk about players where they come from, player like Fofana, if they step up their game and they begin to play well, if they extend their contract, they go to start the end 250. Yeah. You see there on 170. Now, how long you go play for Chelsea with this contract? Because now you they lose. Because if it happen tomorrow, Chelsea decide to sell you. Now the only way we favor you. But if you remain for that club with any performance, if you like win Ballon d'Or, they no go fee extend your contract more than this one. This 9 years, you go play at least 6-7 years before they go think of, okay, more give you another contract. And at that point, maybe if I don't do like 28, 29, contract where they will give you highest now 2 years.
It's actually 120.
Imagine.
From about 80, I'll be 70.
Yes, 70. From 70
120. So he means say in performance now like this go end. Even though he improve now this salary one day end. Oh boy, this contract no dey fair on Kopama at all. I no believe say an English player if sign this kind of contract.
Yeah.
When Kopama come, they give him 6 years. I say, see Englishman, because if you see the lack of 7 years,
7.
If you see the lack of Caicedo, this guy, they give them 8 years, 9 years. I say, okay, maybe now all these South American players, they never make them. When they come into English league, small money they give them, you know the poverty where they aside now. Yeah. They say they don't make them finish all those things. But for Kopama, at your age, English boy, England national
player already.
National player already. You sign this kind of contract with Chelsea. Oh boy, I don't know who Juju Chelsea use. I swear to God. In terms of transfer, in terms of all this contract. See, Chelsea very soon they go arrest them. And they go explain why they do these players like this. This guy are too young to be doing this thing now.
I swear, guy.
Me, I'm not happy with this contract, I swear. He favor Chelsea, sure.
Now just the thing.
You really want me to go first?
Yes, go first.
Because if I talk now, they go say I'm a Chelsea hater, I'm in everything. Anyways, I will say what I want to say.
Yeah.
I believe that this Chelsea board, first of all, they're into money laundering. That is one. Secondly, I feel like this board is making a lot of, will I call them mistakes, but a lot of hasty decisions that would benefit them in the long run than the players. The Enzo own was one. The which other situation again, and the Enzo considering its close was one. To me, the Enzo giving him vice captain was the second one, and then now this third one again.
Yeah,
Cole Palmer as Chelsea's player of the season last year warrants nothing less than an improved 200,000 naira. per week. Yes.
You want to play
200,000 naira per week.
How much?
Wait, where you go spend the money? Where you go spend the money?
He deserves something less than 200k per week as the player that he is. Now you've tied his spirit, soul, and body to your club for 2 more years. In addition, you're keeping him for 9 years. You're giving him slave treatment because this is what it is. You are refusing to reward diligence and reward performance. Because how else do you reward performance? How else do you positively reinforce a man, a worker, a laborer that is due of his wage?
No, for them now they don't reward them now. For them now they don't reward them.
How much can you decide to reward your faithful steward, not just your faithful steward, your best servant in the past 1 year, your flag bearer, your poster boy, your everything? You're giving him 120,000 naira. Meanwhile, if he looks if he looks over to his dream club, which you know what I mean by his dream club.
I know, Manchester United. If he
just looks like this to his dream club, he's seen players that have not done what he has done with his weak foot and 300k plus.
Imagine.
So what is the assurance? What is the message you're passing across to the guy ahead of this season? He did wonders for you last season. He was earning 70, I'll be 80. Yeah. And then now you're paying him 120. The least worker in United, they collect like 150. That's the least. Maybe you be like Malaysia. You go to the
hospital, they collect 150.
They collect 150. PALMER. Imagine. This is absolutely absurd. Is ridiculous. Is preposterous. It makes no sense.
Who you blame?
And then now the only way, by the time players will now come out and say they need contract extension, if not they won't play, or maybe 2 or 3 years, okay, 1 or 2 years into this new contract. Now, if he's requesting for contract extension, either directly or by body language, it'll be like, why is it about the money? Look at what a wise club like Man United did with Bruno Fernandes. Reward him. They didn't just extend his contract and renew it. They took him to the echelon of the pay structure in United. He's now the highest.
Yeah.
And Bruno didn't do what Palmer did last season. How much is Sterling collecting in Chelsea? How much is Fofana collecting in Chelsea?
Imagine.
How much are those frauds and waste pipes collecting in Chelsea? And then you give a man 120 and then you say your club. See, Chelsea fans, I know they'll come for me again, but this is what I'm going to say. If you won't reward him financially, don't be surprised if 1 year, 2 years from now, he's eyeing Real Madrid, he's eyeing Barcelona, he's eyeing Manchester United, his dream club. Because there's a point where a man will go and then will be like, oh boy, you guys did reward me for what I did do. I can't be overworking, over-laboring, and then you be paying me peanuts. So that's my take.
All right. For me, I just feel say this thing very, very easy for me to understand. One, there was no rush of giving Palmer extra 2 years after the 7 years contract. Now, if you from 70 to 120, I don't think it's bad because now Palmer with the talk here. You understand? Because
what do you mean by Napama with the talk?
Why are talking Palmer with the talk?
A small boy now.
He's a young player.
Fofana now.
He's a what?
See now, from 70, from the first salary.
How much they buy Fofana now?
Listen now, from the first salary when he sign, don't be like say them force you sign the first deal.
Yeah, sure.
So if they no give Palmer the 2 years contract and then just add 50 to the money, I thought they very okay.
Can I ask you one small question?
Okay.
That 70 that they initiated to pay him, was it or was it not because of the fact that he was brought in as Palmer? Already there was no expectation.
Exactly.
We don't say, okay,
now
fringe player for Man City, okay, bring him.
Nobody expect and saying go do it.
People like Manny.
You grab.
People like Manny for Southampton, when Liverpool sign out, Palmer never do 18 person like Manny do.
At all.
For Southampton. How much Liverpool will they pay him?
When Liverpool
pay money
fine,
up to 60.
Fine. We know how
I know.
We know how Liverpool pay structure is. Even at the highest earner for Liverpool. No, they collect retweeting Chelsea, Arsenal they collect. But this one now, your club they pay. Nobody say, oh no, get money.
We know they pay now.
No, Chelsea know they pay now.
We know they pay now.
They pay now. But what does it take for the man? The man now go to look back at the system. They collect 300
they
plus.
Understand where they come from. we bring Kopama, we give him 70. If they not give him the 2 years contract and then give him extra 50 addition to the 70, to me is okay. But you know go can't expect because of Kopama carry Chelsea last season from the 70, you can't add them to 400.
I'm not saying 400.
The least,
I said
maybe
the least
150,
200. I said the least
Okay,
200.
make it, see where I did against Chelsea. Now that extra 2 years, you understand? Just improve the money.
You don't need to blame
contract.
Chelsea on this deal.
Because
this is not all Obama fault.
Because I feel say
What you concern Chelsea? Now their business.
I feel say
and they do the right business.
everything just they favor Chelsea, but Chelsea also the board need to also consider say no matter how Palmer play last season, the form fino dey the same way this new season. Just calm down. See, the manner at which then they rush take decision,
Exactly.
especially on the
Another
players,
hasty decision
to
again.
me is not okay. But it go favor then say Palmer form continue like this.
Exactly.
If the Palmer form continue like this now, for their own favor, that is
Yeah.
business. For them, that is pure businessmen. You get. And secondly, they don't even think of to extend Jackson on contract. For what reason? Why you dey rush to extend Jackson where all of us know? Who you dey rush say, okay, if we no give Jackson 2 years and additional 2 years, this person go come buy him. But if not for the Kupama own, I understand with them. To them, he favor them. But for me, there was no rush of adding that 2 years. Just improve the pay. Rest first. So that is it for me.
One thing what I like to do now, I like to, if I dey complain about some kind of football things, you gonna say me, I be one kind, I don't want to call myself like an old school supporter because I think I'm too young for that, but I dey like when football, they very, very, the way it been there, you get. A young boy like that, no matter the form where he dey, any 120K and playing at Chelsea, a big football club like Chelsea, is supposed to be a privilege back in the day.
Yeah.
You understand? But due to one or two, and based on the Jonesy where the owners, the other players where the club don't sign and some other factors, he became the player that carried the football club in achieving anything they achieve. In terms of when they go back to their drawing board, Mark say, okay, this and this now the successes we'll get from last season. Inside 10, Kopama they 8 of those reasons.
Yeah.
You get so now the situation will come about. Now it don't come and then you need to say, all right, how do you reward this player now? On the other hand, to Chelsea for 50 sit back, say, we have 7 more years with this guy. If we no increase in salary, he no command anything from us. If they one day wickedly wicked, you get, but at least for them to recognize, say, okay, this, you did that. That extra 50,000 where they add to his salary, it's about 70% of what he be the earn before.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a 70% increase on what he was earning before. So if you look at one after one, bullet point by bullet point, in this angle now, it makes sense for him. But then when you begin mirror him with Cucurella where the end pass him at 175. More remove Kepa as Balaga, that one day on the way out. Enzo Fernandez 180,000, Wesley Fofana 200,000, Benji 200,000, Rich James 250, Raheem Sterling 325. If you begin look at all those people, first of all, none of these people will get minus Cucurella. I think since after Palmer come, none of these people were there in front where they pass him now, sign contract after him, that in first contract. So you may want to look at it that way, but if they look at all these people now, probably the only person when you go they look they vex. Where me say if I go they look they vex. Now this Wesley Fofana something, and that one is not looking like a player that is going anywhere. He go there around.
Yeah.
How about Sterling?
Sterling go there around. Sterling at least na person will get achievement.
Yeah.
Na person will get name. Na person will done the end so and so for Man City.
And for when
Champions
they buy
of
him.
England
Exactly.
before he come.
Exactly.
So he not get the body of work. As at when he come, he was even a more important player than Harry Kane for England.
Yeah.
In terms of
And he was ending more. He was ending more at Man City
So
before he come to.
this
So
Sterling
let me ask
I
you
no
now.
mind.
So let me ask now, based on this your school of thought now, you're saying that because there was a 70% increment, is fine. So if let's say
No,
wait,
fine. I never land.
Let me land.
I never land. You want land this time? I land. You go land.
Let me land on what you said first. Let me land on what
I
you
never
said
land,
first.
though.
Okay, I know you never land, but let me land on what you
Okay,
said
now
first.
land.
Now, if you said because he was earning 70, and then they now do 70% increment. So if it was earning 30 before, they can't do 70% increment. They can't pay him extra 23. Now his new salary is now moved from 30 to 53.
Yeah.
It's all right because there was a
I'm not saying
increment.
it's all right. I'm just stating the facts for you.
But
When in the end 70, he no die.
But you said the percentage increments and they make them a solid point.
I'm using the point. I just the state fact for you.
No, but
I
the
know they use
fact
them as point to defend
no,
Chelsea.
but
Add like
hold
most
on,
of every player.
The percentage way it sound like points.
It's not point because it's a good point.
So if it was earning 10k before, they can't give us 17k. Now 70%
Yes, according to the numbers, yes.
So if it was earning 10k,
If they give Marcus Rashford the
7k,
yes,
that was 70% increment, and it's okay.
Number need a lie.
Wow.
Number need a lie.
Why you they look the downside of the salary? Imagine saying they earn 200 before. They're going to give an extra 70.
That's about another 150.
Exactly. So you will make sense.
I'm looking at the percentage increments with the fixed price attached. You're giving the person 70%, yes. But
The guy was nobody now. Him coming to Chelsea was nobody now.
So now, as he's a somebody now, you're not paying 150.
How much?
Then
He's supposed to give an.
Maybe nobody for that. How much?
Hold on. He get the
Who be
word.
nobody before?
If it happen now for this football now, what me and he they watch, and it don't happen now before say Kurotams finish this season, 5 goals, 5 assists. Next season, 7 goals, 2 assists. The upper
Very
season,
possible.
5 goals, 5 assists.
You know they're possible. Excuse me, sir. I know they're possible. 5 goals, 5 assists for this Chelsea team.
I know it can it happen. It don't happen before for football.
It never happened this way before. Say let's be player of the season.
So
let's say go score 5 goals, 5 assists. It's not possible. Sir.
Hazard don't finish a season for Chelsea. In no score 6 Premier League goals.
The previous season, how many did he score?
Player of the season.
The previous season, how many did he score?
Player of the season for Chelsea.
How many did he score? Did he score 20?
About 16 goals.
16 goals about
player of the
about
season.
20 assists. I be 18 assists that
And
year.
the Hazard though.
This season before he go Madrid, bar. Yes, I remember.
You can drop form now. Even Matthew Odegaard last season, he scored 15 league goals.
Yeah.
This season we just end now, he scored 7. So he's dropping.
ACL fee happen.
Wait.
ACL fee happen.
The Hazard that he called was Hazard is somebody before he came to Chelsea.
No.
Not really somebody.
Who was he?
But was he not more of a nobody than Palmer before he came to Chelsea?
He was more of a somebody. I go say nobody.
Hazard was more of a somebody. Palmer and nobody will come. Now
We didn't talk about the salary, I mean, we didn't talk about the performance.
Now,
salary
now, wait till I want land.
You now, how much you
the least 2H.
How you go do that kind of thing for the world of
football? What's it how you go do that kind of thing for the world of football?
To 2H.
No,
Fernandes,
2 is too much. 2 is too much.
If not that one, Fernandes is supposed to collect 800 for
At
Man U
least
now.
150.
Do you know
If
how
not
much
like
Fernandes
that,
collecting
how
now?
much?
Do you know how much collect?
How
Over
much?
300k.
For the kind Fernandes.
Do you know what was earning before? See,
for us
we gave him 100% more. From 100 something, 300 something.
Wait.
Because now they with your club.
You say?
Sancho is still anymore.
No, the current one now he's the highest. The current
He's
one
not the
now
highest.
top level.
He can't be on top Rashford.
He
No,
can't.
no
He
possible.
can't be on top Rashford.
Now
The
400
current,
Yeah, it's 400 in the end.
the current one, what they
He
said,
be top end.
Is
I'm not
it
me saying the
400?
top.
No.
He be the number
He said-
1.
he's
He's
300
one of
and
the top
something.
earner for Man
He
U.
knows
Don't
the
play.
but he's
Rashford is
something.
the top
Rashford
end.
collect pass am.
No, he was 100 and something now. Now he's 300 and something. That is a massive increment for. So that's what I'm talking
For
about.
how many years?
If now, according to what
For
you're
how
saying
many
now,
years?
wait, is that 100 and something when they pay Bruno?
So this new salary come now based on odd
for you
years.
now, this is the way they do now. For that first, after Bruno first season, that 100 and something and they pay Bruno. When I
What is it?
and they point
When I
to
supposed to give him-
that 100 and something and they pay Bruno, and I supposed to give him this 70% increase now after first season.
Do you know that now?
Do you know that?
Wait.
You know how
After
many
that, after
You
that,
know that?
How many goals he
Wait,
scored?
after-
Do you know that?
goals.
before that first season, how much was it?
How long it take on her to review Bruno's salary?
Wait,
You can't do holier than
Wait,
that.
wait,
How long it take on her?
Wait, before then, how much was it? In 150, right?
Uh-huh.
Palmer is earning 70.
Franco
Palmer? Who was
Who
Palmer?
give to
The
Fernandes
new
there?
Palmer salary now.
Bruno they 100 and something.
Who was Palmer?
Sancho come, they collect 3 something
Do you
for
know
in
that,
front.
Do you know that the new Palmer salary no reach the old Palmer salary, the old Bruno salary? That's what I'm talking about.
Who be the
Who
Palmer
be
before he
Palmer
come?
now? Who was
Who be the
Palmer?
Palmer before he come Chelsea?
See, and by the way, that was the old United. Then now this is the
Now
era
old
of
United.
Yes.
Wait till I want end by saying now say.
Yes.
Wait till I want land by saying now say.
Land.
In as much as all these points they very very valid. In my opinion, I go still talk say football shouldn't be rushed. You understand?
Yeah.
The only thing wey they make me vex for this signing wey him sign na this length of contract.
Na the
Guy,
extension,
na this length of contract.
just add the
Yes.
money.
That is the vex.
Which kind
add the
living in
slave-
bondage? be
If
this?
this guy finish that 9 years contract, it will be 31.
You know it be 9 years.
I bet,
31.
who had that living in bondage again? That first one. Who be that? Kenneth Okonkwo. Is Kenneth Okonkwo your agent, Kopama? Who's
boy.
gonna living in bondage with
Oh
this?
boy, this one too much. I bet.
I
If
said-
they say you know they add any years.
English boy.
If they don't want to pay you, make them leave am. You go make move.
I said that
Just-
club is
These days
poorly
players
run.
have a lot.
Just-
Players have a lot of power.
just
See,
add the
if
money.
Palmer deliver 80% of what he deliver last season, this season, do am again next season. Trust me, if Chelsea no win anything better, Chelsea fans now ain't go use their hand. They tell you next season, by the end of next season, say, oh, but I don't sure this Palmer go find another way. Oh. The same way Bruno, on they talk about Bruno. The
He
same way
doesn't
this
even
guy, don't
do-
they talk about Saka and all they can say, oh boy, Saliba Hafa.
Oh boy,
I know you can't hold your destiny. Oh. You
Guy.
can go somewhere else and do better.
And achieve.
You understand? So
The football
there
dey
is
the boy
still that.
body.
Why you add the years?
Why 9
See,
years?
na
I
just
said
my,
this club is
see, na
poorly
just
run.
my
This Chelsea
fault.
is
See,
a
na
very
just my fault.
poorly run club.
Sef, na just my fault. Add the money, no add the 2 years contract.
You know what team be Chelsea?
Just add it.
Chelsea na that guy where I go tell say and I want come out. And I'll give her location, everything. You know, pick and call, all of them go link up, go the place. When I reach the place, order finish, you go come. Chill with her, drink with her. Before I go ask, pay the bill, he don't move. So he enjoy everything
God.
with no disadvantage, no downside, no nothing. Full chilling. Alongside the people who follow pay everything. So
Very
that's my
very
vexation.
poorly run
Which
club.
kind bondage contract?
Poorly
Guy,
poorly
that
run
contract
club.
was.
It's well. I bet comment section. Let
You guys
us
are
know
a
what you
terrible
think.
club.
Well,
You're a terrible club.
With the easy head, now we dey different.
thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like and all our social media links. I beg follow us on every platform because we get content for everybody.